Hello everybody, this is Brian and this is day 3 of my 40-hour challenge. And I started this morning around 7:15. I'm 2 hours and 2 minutes in and I'm at $52.53. 3 Lyft rides, 1 Uber ride. I've been doing these I've been starting out my day doing Lyft rides because every day this week from 7 to 8 there's been a $15 streak, so I figured that gets me motivated, gets me out of bed, gets me on the road between 7 and 8, get those 3 rides, get that $15 bonus, and then move on from there to Uber and whatever else pops up. So right now I just stopped and got some breakfast, heading home for a little bit, and then heading back out to see what else I can get into. But so far, weather's been great. 64 degrees, sunny. Should be a good day. Let's see. Okay, so I completed a roadie order that was just a pair of pliers that went 2.4 miles, and that paid $11.88, I believe. Might have been $11.68. It was 11 and change. I got on DoorDash after dropping that off, and I got a $2.25 order. Didn't even see how far I was going. I just saw it was $2.25. That was all I needed to see. I canceled that, and now I got a stacked order. There are 2 restaurants right across the street from each other, paying $13.50. Could be a hidden tip there as well. Because the first order alone is $6.50, and a lot of times a $6.50 order is a hidden tip. So we'll see what happens with that, because they do cap the tips out. I've noticed with DoorDash around usually $6.50 does mean that there could possibly be a hidden tip. So I will get back to you after we drop these off and see what we ended up with. Okay, I just dropped that stacked DoorDash order off, and it was okay. Okay, just got another Uber.
Head to your pickup on Willow Valley Lakes DR.
Alrighty.
Just ahead, make a slight left turn on Kensington Road.
So, I dropped off that stacked order. The first drop off after the restaurant, which was basically right across the rider, canceled already. Wow! Don't give me any time at all. I did accept it. It just canceled that quick. Okay, so that's the hardest part, is juggling back and forth, because now I got to turn back on Grubhub because I just turned it off. Okay, I'm back on. So now I'm on Uber, DoorDash, and Grubhub. Now I got another Uber request. And wow, it's way down there. 19 minutes away. Okay, so I'm gonna head down and get this rider. I was right with that $6.50 order, because there was a hidden tip. It was an extra 50 cents. So instead of $6.50 and $7, it was $7 and $7. So I got paid $14 for that. Both restaurants had the food ready when I got there. First drop off was 4.2 miles away. The next one after that was just another 1.25 miles away. So not too bad, pretty quick, cut and dry, and it's got me down in the direction of where my next pickup is. So I'm gonna head there now.
In a quarter mile, make a right turn on Hershey Avenue.
And that's the problem. I did not log off of DoorDash, but that's okay, because it was a $3 order that I was not going to take anyway. Order is too small. Check. Order was too small. I don't know why it just doesn't say your asses are cheap. Okay, so I'm going to end the dash, and then I'm going to log off of Grubhub again. Now I'm just on Uber. So I'm heading down. I'm 18 minutes away from picking up my ride, and I'll check back in a little bit. Okay, so that trip that was 19 minutes away, when I got there, the gentleman was mowing his grass, and he said, "Can you wait another 15 minutes? I got to get my grass finished being cut." And I'm like, okay. I drove that far. I'm waiting. The timer ran out, and it kept going. I went 27 minutes over, which meant I was waiting for 32 minutes total. The 15 minutes turned into 32. I just took a break. I was parked under a tree. I put my windows down, shut the car off, and relaxed while he was mowing the grass. And it did end up in my favor because I did get paid for my waiting time, although it's very small. I think it's 15 or 16 cents per minute. So I didn't make a killing, that's for sure. But I think it added $5.60 some cents or whatever. But the fare was $26.51, and then he gave me $10 more, and then his brother, who we picked up on the way to the final destination, gave me $3. So I made $39.51 out for that ride. So can't complain about that. Probably most drivers would say I would never wait around for somebody like that. And typically I'd say it's not a good idea because you can be making fares elsewhere. But where I was positioned, I was out in the middle of nowhere, not in an area where I'm going to get a lot of offers for rides. So I figured at that point I might as well just wait it out. It was an Amish gentleman. He scheduled the ride, and he obviously was behind schedule. He didn't have a smartphone. He wasn't able to update it or anything like that. So I let him finish mowing his grass, and then he got in, and we went from there. So it did take probably a good chunk of an hour, maybe a little bit more, but $40 for that time. And I did, I sat down and I just sat and relaxed, listened to some music, and played around on my phone while I waited for him. So it's not like he made me go help him cut his grass or anything like that, because that would have been a no-go. So we're doing pretty good today. It is 5:39. We're probably around 160-ish, maybe more. I'm not sure. I did take another little break this afternoon, about an hour maybe, and just got back on. So we've been going for about, I'd say, a little over 7 hours total right now. So hopefully another 2 hours here, we'll hit 200. So that's what we're gunning for. So I'll check back a little bit later. So here's my recap of Friday. I did 2 DoorDash orders for a total of $14. I did a roadie for $11.08. I did 3 Lyft trips for $40.51. That included a $15 streak. And the majority was 10 trips on Uber for $155.97. There was also a $13 tip in there, cash tip. So the total for the day came out to $234.56. 23456. That's pretty cool. So that was the day. It was 10 hours total. Basically, it was a 7 to 7 day. I took an hour break in the morning, an hour break in the afternoon, and did 10 hours, got 10 hours in there. Went a total of 199 miles. So a lot of traction on Friday. So that's the wrap. And tune in for day 4.